on, guys? So, yesterday was my wife's birthday. She's holding the camera right now. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
So we have this Tri Tip right here from Snake River Farms. This is their gold grade, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the only grade that they sell. But anyways, so we got the Tri Tip right over here. Now, one thing I want you guys to go ahead and check out. Well, first, before that, is we are going to dry brine this thing because we're going to treat it as a steak. We've never had Tri Tip before in our lives, so we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. So we're probably going to shoot up for about 120 degrees internal temp, and then we're going to use the pit boss and fire it up to about 500 degrees and then reverse sear it. It's a pretty big piece, so I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. Come on over here so that we can check out this meat real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and come in closer to this. Look at that marbling right there. You see that? That's crazy, right? And if you go, yeah, it feels buttery. Kind of like the brisket. Alright, so we are going to, like I said, we're going to trim this up just from right here. We're going to treat it like steak. Alright? So let's go ahead and jump on it. Now, when it comes to this fat that's right here that we're trimming off, we keep it. We use it for, what did we do it last time? Enchiladas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really good to add in there. It's just an extra flavor. If you guys want us to make enchiladas using some of this stuff, we even use some, what was it? Some meat from the Wagyu brisket, I think. That's pretty good. Now, most of this stuff is going to render out, but I want all the seasoning to stick, man. Got a little bit of silver skin in here. It's fine. It won't bother me now. Let's go ahead and trim some of this stuff right over here. There we go. Actually, we are going to trim some of this silver skin because, I mean, we spent all this money, right? Actually, these aren't too bad. They were having a good sale where they give you like, if you buy this amount or this type of a grade of meat, they'll give you something like $20 off or something like that. I can't remember what the sale was, but it was really good. So this stuff right over here, we're going to remove it too. There we go. This thing actually has quite a bit of silver skin. So it might take me a little bit to go ahead and get it all removed, but we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. So we got most of the silver skin out. This is a small little layer. It's not too bad, but there was some that was pretty thick, and it was mostly on this backside. That's one of the things I wanted you guys to check out. Look at this marble right over here. Look at this right over here. But also check this out. Look at that. Look at that right over there. It's pretty awesome, right? Look at that. All right, so again, guys, we are going to dry brine this. And the reason for it is because the type of seasoning that we're going to use doesn't have a whole lot of salt. I mean, it kind of does, but not really. And the seasoning that we're going to use is going to be this one. Now, remember, guys, I had said in the past, if you guys can find this, let me know, because this is really, really good stuff. Anyways, so we're not going to season it just now with this. We are going to wait for that tomorrow after we're done dry brining. So we are using some sea salt. It's a little coarse. It's not the coarsest salt, but it'll do. So the reason for the dry brine is so that it can penetrate really, really well, and we don't have to give it salt tomorrow, right? Let's see. There we go. I'm using I'm being very generous with the salt, mainly because this is a thicker piece, more than what I'm used to. Check this part out. Look at that. Pretty awesome. All right. So, like I said, I'm being very generous with this. And let's see. There we go. So we're also gonna season this. And like I said, I'm being very generous. There we go. We want to pack as much flavor as possible. There we go. I think that should do just fine. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Guys, so one of the things that you'll notice about the tri-tip is look at the grains, how they're running this way, and then look over here, how it's running more this way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it up. Go ahead. There you go. We're gonna cut it up right here, and then kind of start turning a little bit. We might just slice it this way and then go this way and then start heading this direction. Either or, we'll make it work. Anyways, so we are going to be using the Brazilian steakhouse seasoning. Now, they don't make this anymore. Well, at least not that we've seen. I mean, we've gone to all kinds of stores. I haven't seen anything. But look at the salt brine. It did its job. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. And we are going to be generous with this because it's a thick piece of meat. Now we are going to be shooting for about 125, I think, give or take. 125, and then we're going to do a reverse sear. Let's go ahead and flip it the other way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at all that marbling right there. Yeah, so the grains are just going this way and then it just comes this way. So we are going to leave it in smoke mode, which is about 180 degrees on the pit boss, right? So that's what we're gonna do. And then we are going to turn it up to about 500 degrees so that we can do that sear action, right? And we'll see how that goes. We've never had a tri-tip, so this is gonna be a first for us. All right? And that's all she wrote. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and get the camera here in a sec. And we've gotten a couple comments from some people that have been commenting in there saying that, hey, you know, just asking, how do we turn the pit boss on and everything? So I thought I posted a video, but I guess not. So we'll go ahead and do that here shortly. Alrighty, folks. So this is how I usually set everything up. I need to reseason all that stuff. Anyways, I leave this open in here. Then come over here and fire it up. Yeah, it's a little warm out here. Well, it's not too warm out here. But we'll leave it in smoke mode, and we'll leave it like that until a flame comes up. Right? Until a flame comes up. Because supposedly if you leave the lid closed, right? If you leave the lid closed and everything is like this, and all the smoke that's inside doesn't have a place to escape, and it starts to combust, it'll combust all the smoke that's in here, and it'll blow the lid and cause all kinds of stuff. But anyways, this is how we have it. So we're gonna wait a bit until we get to until the flame comes up, which is gonna be a minute, and then we'll see you guys then. Alrighty, see how it's, there you go. See how it's all smoking up. Now you can see the flame in there. So now we are going to press this, and we're gonna let it get up to top. Alrighty, folks. So excuse all these probes. I'm just trying to make use of all this stuff in here, making sure that everything's working nice as it should, which it is. It's at 200 degrees, even though I have it under the smoke mode, which is supposed to be 180 degrees. But let's go ahead and put it on. All right, and we are going to put it on. You guys already know what I do, man. I put it right here on this side. There we go. Put it right there, and then we'll see what she does, man. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, folks. So temperature is 105, 102, give or take. From the left side, we are at 170, right side is 185. So it's about a 15 degree difference from the left side to the right side. Now, I don't have the probes on the grates. I actually have them on the ambient probe holders, or whatever they're called. Anyways,
So since they are at the 105 or so, I'm actually going to bring this up to about 250 so that I can at least get some pellets going, so whenever we start the reverse sear process, we already have at least somewhat of a flame instead of starting from scratch. All right, guys, we'll keep you posted once it reaches about 120, 125 or so. Alrighty, folks, so we are in the 123, 118, well, 120, give or take. So let's go ahead and get this thing out, and we are going to start prepping for the reverse sear. Come on, get out. Get out, there we go. It's a big piece of meat, man. Look at that. Alright, so first things first. There we go. Now we're gonna set this thing up to as high as it can. There we go. We're gonna drop this down real quick. There we go. And we'll see how it goes, man. Look at this. Alright, guys, we'll keep you posted. Alrighty, folks, so we are pretty much at the 400 mark. Let's go ahead and put it in here. Now, this didn't take more than maybe about 4 minutes or so. Now, I'm gonna put this thick part right in the center. This part already tested at around 131. Alright, I also took the grate off on this thing on the side, and you'll see how I have it set up. Oh, look at that flame. Alright. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get some of them grill marks. Oh yeah, it's hot, guys. All right, we'll see what it does, man. Alrighty, folks, exactly 2 minutes. Y'all think we got some grill marks or no? We're about to find out. They're all right. They're not the greatest, but actually they're pretty good. All right, let me put this back in. We'll see you in a bit. All right, folks, another 2 minutes has passed. Let's see what we got. We're gonna check for the temps on this thing too. We're not gonna turn it on just yet. We gotta check for the temps. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. So let's see what we got. Wait, let's make sure we're in the center. That's the center. 123. You know what? Let's toss it back in. We'll toss it back in. We'll go to about 130. Alrighty, folks. So it's pretty much done. I'm just trying to get a little bit of char on each side. That's all we're doing now. Just so that we got a little bit of that crust all around. There we go. I don't know about you guys, but I love me a thick crust. How about you guys? You guys like it? Yes or no? Leave a comment in there. Let us know how you like it. I like a decent char. It just gives it a little bit more of that texture, a little bit more of that pop. You guys already know how much I like some of that pop. Alright, guys. So this is pretty much it. Look at that. Look at the char right there. Look at that. You guys don't like that? Yeah, most of you guys, I know you guys like that. Got some of that char right there. All right, guys, we'll let it rest, and then we will go ahead and slice it. Alrighty, guys, so there we go right now. Tri-tip is right there. Grains are running this way. The Inkbird said, let me see if I can get a close-up shot for you guys. Look at that. I like this char, man. I know some of you guys might not like that much, but I mean, for us, it's just more about texture. All right, guys. So the grains are running this way. Inkbird said that the center was around 132. This is the first time that I try the Inkbird on a steak, I believe. So let's go ahead and cut into it. Let's see what we got. Might have to use the serrated version. See, that's why I like the... Oh, hell yeah. Look at that, guys.
Wow.
Might have gotten too much char on this side, but look at that. See if you can get a close-up. Oh, this is hot still. Look at that. Ooh, okay, so it's hot. All right, let's go ahead and try a slice, man. You hear that? That's why I like that crust, man. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Can you get it close? Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and try a piece. Our dog wants some. This is really tender. Oh my God, this is good. You want to try a piece? Oh my God. This is the first tri-tip we've ever tried before, guys. Just FYI.
What do you do to it? It's delicious.
It's good, right?
Yeah,
it's that
it's
crust.
really good.
It's that crust. It gives it that nice flavor. Oh my God, it's good.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys, if you guys aren't used to a thick crust like this, try it one time. You'll really, really like it. This is really good. So Inkbird didn't fail me. The only thing that I didn't really like a whole lot is that it got too much on this side, not enough on that. So it was a little bit uneven, but that's all right. You know, for it being our first time using this, a thick piece of steak like this, I think it turned out really, really good. All right, guys. So I think that's going to be it for today. Please like and subscribe, man. We really appreciate it. And that helps us out too. All right. Anything else you guys want us to go ahead and give it a shot? Let us know in the comment section and we'll go ahead and get you guys going.